We got 2 readies. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. L square S. L square S. Perfect. Gotta do a quick. There we go. Oh no, that's not good. Never mind. The player starting with the Tetris formation, doing an interesting burn with the L spin there. Quick 2 single solution there. Very, very creative. I'm a fan. Sidnev perfect for 2 with her very signature 1 push down points. I believe Sidnev's kicker at CTL was 1 point, which is hilarious. Tetris for Rahmations crosses the 100,000 point mark, and Sidnev gets the Tetris as well. Goes to 137. Rahmations at 139. The difference being Rahmations has 2 extra singles that he has taken so far. Some rough pieces here for Rahmations. Not a lot of places on the board where it can go. Oh, it's not their choice, DJ. It just depends on the capture card you have. Like, every capture card just looks different slightly. Different shades of blue and white and red. Sidnev going for this dirty and gets a bar for the Tetris. Goes to 171. Rahmations at 212. And now does have that true lead. And did not opt to line flat there with that bar. But is bringing this back down. Does have 1 more Mino to unblock before that well can be opened, and is adding weight onto it instead. Just having 2 bar dependencies here. Really just holding out, having to finally block it there. It can be adjusted in OBS, just no one does it. Rahmations set up for this dirty here. Still has the lead, but barely. Sidnev also has a very large bar dependency on the left, while Rahmations gets that dirty Tetris. Hello, Tyler Tytris. How is your day? I'm doing okay, Anpu2468. I hope you are doing well as well, Anpu2468. That Tetris there for Sidnev goes to 273, 294. Rahmations set up for 2 more as well, so just need some bars. Blocking that well, opens it again. Gets a bar for the Tetris, set up for another one, and there's another bar for another Tetris. Some clean stacking here from both players, not too much to comment on. Rahmations does have that 1 Tetris lead, currently at 392, 367 for Sidnev. And Sidnev gets a quick back-to-back bar for a back-to-back Tetris. And Sidnev is dependent on a T or a Z, gets both in succession and chooses to tuck the T. Let's take that single with that Z though. Rahmations another Tetris there, 460, 413, now 436, Sidnev. This is going to be one heck of a set. They're separated by 1,000 points. For a moment there, Rahmations did get another Tetris though to take back that 1 Tetris lead. Now the line count's very similar, so true Tetris lead as well. Formation's kind of looking for an L piece here. Not getting any of them, and now really needs an L piece to kind of stuck in there. But instead, just going to take the burns instead. I believe I said instead twice, but that's okay. Rahmations transitions 559. Still has that hole to uncover. I think overshoots that square. Sidnev transitions 576. Is set up for a really high dirty Tetris. And blocks the well. 2 bars come, not able to use either of them. But there's a lucky third one for the Tetris. She is setting up again and gets another bar. Not dirty any longer. Gets a third Tetris right there. They go to 653, and just like that, from a Tetris behind to 3 ahead or 2 ahead. Now just 1 because Rahmations got another Tetris. No, that was 2. Math is hard. Sometimes. Sidnev's well is still blocked there. Throwing those pieces to the left just so there's a word at the tip of my tongue. I don't know. I will drop that thought for now. Confident. That's the word with her rolls. Just knew she can get all those pieces to the left instead of throwing them right. And Rahmations having a bit of issues with the board here. Setting up a double there. Bringing this down slowly but surely. At 708, 752 for Sidnev. Rahmations is clean now, and it's Sidnev's turn to do some digging here. Goes for that triple. Needs to open up this well. There we go. Sidnev is clean. Goes into level 24, 766. Rahmations goes to 719 into 24. Tetris for Rahmations. Still behind about 50,000 points. Also behind some lines. So in terms of pace, it's only behind about 20,000 points. Player's in a little bit of trouble here. Sidnev's out of it though. And get to Tetris to go to 899. Rahmations needs 1 more burn. That bar will do it, and some nice pieces to fill out the left. Next bar will be a Tetris. There's a bar for it. 836 now for Rahmations. Sidnev into 27 at 943. Cleans that out. Sidnev is set up. 2 more Tetrises for the max. Rahmations up pretty high here. Taking some great burns and executing great tucks. Keep the stack health clean. And if we'll get a Tetris here, a couple more burns will be the max outs at 997. That Tetris into kill screen 833. Rahmations goes into kill screen 986. So behind about 50,000 points going into kill screen. Gets a Tetris though to go to 824. 840. Sidnev gets a Tetris 877. Another Tetris for Rahmations. And another Tetris for Sidnev. And another Tetris for Rahmations. Are you kidding me? Beautiful flat burn with that piece there for Rahmations as well. Sidnev is set up again. Needs a bar. There it is. Tetris B97. Sidnev B10. Rahmations gets a dirty Tetris. I don't think he's gotten a clean one yet. Set up for another. Well is blocked though. Opens it back. But covers that well and hangs the bar on the right. Tops out B52. C49. Now C50. Sidnev, you are good for game number 1. That's just a taste of what you're going to get. Just constant level 29 plus Tetrises. Game number 2, counting it down 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And of course, again, as we have more people piling in here for the Div 1, I will shout out to Maturino. Players in Div 1 vying for a spot in the playoffs to fight for a share of that prize pool. There's still quite a few codes left that you can claim to put some free money into the prize pool. Still 18 remaining. Go click a button, add a quarter to the prize pool. Essentially Matcherino's way of paying us to tell them that we like their product, so definitely go click those links. Takes about 3 seconds. Nice T-spin there for Sidnev, sets up that J-tuck. Just that S piece. To keep the stack health just a little better. Rahmations not liking this board here. Gonna get that bar over to the right. That was looking a little scary for a moment. But gonna have to do quite a bit of cleanup here on this board. A little bit of buffering on Sidnev's side, but she is back now and gets a Tetris to get a 117, 102 Rahmations. Pretty clean second there. Nice setup of that L tuck. They're now setting up a T-spuck. Oh, and Sidnev, I think, tried to adjust that Z piece to spin in, but did not get it all the way over, so will result in a little bit of burning here. Nothing major, though. Rahmations shaking his head. Not too big of a fan of this stack, but is getting ideal pieces to start filling it in. The bar for the Tetris would love another one. Can set up a delayed burn with that spin, but misses the spin. Now the bit of a spire in the middle. Let's get that bar to the right. And it's bringing this down slowly but surely. Beautiful double with that L. Set up for another one with that J. Tetris for Rahmations, 227. Sidnev gets a dirty one to get a 249. So just about a Tetris lead. And line count is the same, so it is a true lead. And another dirty Tetris for Sidnev. Uses that bar to open the well. Set up for another dirty Tetris and doesn't get the bar for that one as well. And Rahmations going to get another Tetris. 275. Gets the bar for the dependency on the left. And while Sidnev gets another center wall Tetris to bring the well back to the right. Rahmations hanging that T on the left, so setting up a bar dependency in the process. Gonna need to get one soon to fill that in. Setting up some delayed burns. Gets a bar for that left side, needs a square. There we go. Filling out that left side greatly. Beautiful J into the bar for the Tetris. 346 Rahmations. 392 Sidnev, and another Tetris for Rahmations to tie up that line count. Sidnev about Tetris ahead in pace, 2 in the real time. .506 for Sidnev at just 110 lines. Looking at a very possible 600k transition here. Rahmations as well, I believe. I mean, only behind 40,000 points, and still has plenty of Tetrises to go. Goes to 506. Sidnev gets another Tetris. Does have a 5 high vits there, but like a solvable one. But is doing some burning here that may prevent that 600k transition. That hole at the bottom there is going to cause some trouble. Just takes the triple. Still get 2 Tetrises, so still possible. We have a drought ensuing here. Versus that bar. There it is for Sidnev. 582. Another bar would give the 600k transition. There it is. Sidnev transition 606. Rahmations 578 transition. Only separated by a Tetris. Very close here. Very reminiscent of last game that was also quite close. Only within 1 or 2 Tetrises all the way to the kill screen and then in it. They're just simul Tetrising. There was Rahmations does take the lead. Sidnev just unable to use those bars for Tetrises, was 1 Mino shy. Beautiful single there, but needs something from there. Column 2 and gonna get the bar for it. Set up for the Tetris. Just these rolls are so fast. Crazy. I could never even dream of hitting like such precise rolls. Especially in a high pressure match like this. Of course, Sidnev currently 3-0 in the division. Gonna want to keep that streak going. While Rahmations, I believe, 1-2 or 1-3, so gonna want to get that match record a little higher up. Gonna get a Tetris there as well to go to 793, 780 for Rahmations simul Tetris goes. So the lead is the same, but score is higher. Another Tetris there for Rahmations. And another 884, 841 Sidnev, so Rahmations now ahead. About a Tetris and a half or so, given the level. It's enough beautiful dirty Tetris that will help transfer the well towards the right side. There we go. Tyre, just believe in yourself. Or your Slef. And Rahmations maxing out into 26. Sidnev will also max with the next Tetris. There it is. Zempro's been happening all day. All day. And Sidnev 841. Rahmations, oh, 1 piece too late. Gonna just take that triple. Rahmations looking at a possible 1.2 into kill screen. Sidnev definitely a 1.1 possible. But these burns for Rahmations will turn that to but a dream. Gonna get another Tetris there. Has 2 lions to try and clean this out as much as possible. We'll take a split double. Kill screen B67, B21 Sidnev. Sidnev going in there quite dirty. But not too high up. Should be able to bring this down. It's doing just that. Rahmations blocks the well, but it's going to also bring this down and get to Tetris. Goes to C13, B34 for Sidnev. It's set up for one. Where's that bar? There it is. Tetris, Sidnev, B74. Rahmations just going for it. The center well so high up. Is not getting the pieces. I'm going to top out C16, but Sidnev also tops out B75, giving Rahmations the second game. He probably thought it was over for a moment, but got lucky there. But we do have 2 ready, so let's get game number 3 going. 3-2-1 Tetris. So far, 2 games, 2 max outs on both sides, 2 kill screen battles. We have up to 3 more of these just in this match alone, then another one next match. Oh, some misdrops from both players. Rahmations is solving this slowly. Not bar dependent though. It's a bar, there we go. Clean stack for Rahmations. Sidnev still working on her side. This is Rahmations' chance to just kind of build as much of a lead as you can before Sidnev gets out of this, which is nearing. Not really a dig you think of, is Sidnev going to get out of this? It's the when and how much can I capitalize off of this? Just one more good piece and Sidnev will open the well, but of course not getting any of the good pieces. Finally does so and will open that well with the Z. Gets a bar for her first Tetris, 41,000. Rahmations' 60,000 point lead at 103. RNG just really disagreeing with Sidnev this game. Rahmations bar dependent column 5. And could be setting up something there. No, it's going to take the triple. Burn it down. Real Golden One rooting on Rahmations and also proclaiming that they would like Blue Scooty to become president next year. Interesting. Rahmations still working with this bar dependency. Column 5. Not even going to be able to get a Tetris out of it. So many holes in that right side. The stack just kind of climbing, throwing the bars to the right. We'll fill that bar dependency, but actually still a bar dependency with 7 deep. What happened with NTC? Rahmations' calibration was not agreeing. We're gonna try it again for the next match, I think. I think Rahmations is one of the few players who's still having problems with it. Oh, but Sidnev topping out 148. Rahmations, you're good for game number 3. Both players are ready, so let's go ahead and get this counted down for game number 4. Both players starting off with a Tetris. Rahmations 2 perfect. And I'm just looking for a bar for her second perfect one. But stack kind of rising. Setting up these scary boards. Oh gosh, getting that square to the left. Needs the bar. Gonna get it. Insanely dirty Tetris and a nice T-skim. If RNG was not polite there, it would have been over. Of course, still not over yet. Gets that all the way to the left and gets that bar for another dirty. And is setting up for a third one. Why? Oh my gosh. No need to ask why. It was more rhetorical, like, you know. I know the answer. I don't like it. Beautiful line flat there and a line vertical. Good way of solving that. Ooh, a bit of a double flip though of that L piece though. Both players having trouble pretty much this whole game because the score is very close. 180 Rahmations, 154 Sidnev. Sidnev getting a Tetris to bring that board down. And hopefully start feeling some sense of normalcy with this board now. Rahmations still up high. Setting up the dirty left well. So we'll take that burn and gets the Tetris. The best way to bird down is 4 lines at a time? Yeah, I suppose. But Sidnev getting up kind of high again. Beautiful double with the J. Oh, double flip for Rahmations now. Will tuck the Z. So it was fine. Just great reaction time there from Rahmations. Miss dropping and then just being able to go with the flow and work with it. I didn't realize it was tie because he's so professional. That's debatable. That's a fun way to type cutie pie. Rahmations still digging up here. Is gonna be set up for a dirty. Will it show? There it is. There's the bar. Gets a Tetris. 357 for Rahmations. 390 for Sidnev. Opts to fill that J dependency over the key tuck, but there's another J for the key tuck. For how much digging there was in this seed. The fact that both players are around 400,000 points at the 100 line mark is quite impressive. I'm buffering on Rahmations' side. Please return. Rahmations, please. I don't want controversy again. Please, Rahmations, return. Rahmations, please. This is like the exact same time Dan went offline too. The same spot. Keep playing for now, Sidnev, but if I'm gonna be consistent, then after a little bit we may have to call a redo. Rahmations, please. Oh no. He did. Why? Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. There's an ad, but he's back. He was at like 530 in 19. We don't have to redo. We're good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Sidnev gets a Tetris 636 and 20. I will give you a score update as soon as I can. Deck is doing it for me. 539 at 20. Now 565. Sidnev a 640. Oh, so it is Tytris after all. 694 for Sidnev. 601 Rahmations. Think Alexei Pajitnov. That Rahmations is back. Oh, I think Rahmations meant to spin that piece. Now a little dirty, a bit of a bar hang as well. Needs something for that left side. Gonna convert to a bar dependency in column 8. Gets the bar for the Tetris. There we go. 641 now. 754 for Sidnev, so over 100,000 point lead. I'm gonna think John Twitch instead. Oh, no, Twitch didn't do anything. Tetris Rahmations 699, now 700 with that single. 817 for Sidnev. Oh, that was a beautiful adjustment with that S piece for Sidnev. With unlimited money, you would buy Dewey a single beer. Rahmations board climbing here. But some beautiful burns to open up that left side. Not set up for a Tetris, but that will certainly help. No more bar dependencies present. But Sidnev just able to gain on her lead that she already has. Rahmations doing some earbud adjustments. Tetris for Sidnev, 940. 789 for Rahmations, so now behind almost 200,000 points. Albeit Sidnev is ahead 12 lines, so we do have to take that into account. But still, I do believe it is a true lead for Sidnev. Sidnev gets another Tetris 845, but the board is looking kind of dirty. We'll go into kill screen 848 with a slightly messy board. But great burns to bring this down. Rahmations goes into kill screen 967. Now it's Sidnev's turn to buffer. Okay, Sidnev is back. Oh, and hangs that piece on the left. Rahmations tops out 975 though. So at 865, Sidnev is good for game number 4, bringing us to a decider. We'll start this game number 5 decider in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Music dead? Music dead? Oh, I haven't been live for 2 hours? Oh, I have. This is like a 2-hour playlist. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't even have the music playing for me very much, so I can't really hear it. So I just assume what's going on. We're good to go. Both players getting a Tetris there to start. 2, in fact. Thank you for pointing that out. Sidnev pausing for a moment. Whoa, this match is still going on. Yeah. Welcome in, King. So far we've had 2 deciders, plus a decider that went on for 6 games. So... Is Mel still awake? Yeah, and he's not happy about it. Few delays in the way, so we had a stream die that redoed in the first set, had calibration issues for Rahmations in the second set. Hopefully the third one goes very smoothly. It was a small pause, it's probably fine. Not CTM as far as I know, there's no explicit rule on it. 202 for Rahmations, now 224. 255 for Sidnev. Sets up the perfect clear, which are bad for your stack, so don't freak out about it. Yeah, I'll frown really quick. That's my call. I'm frowning right now. Now I'm smiling again. Rahmations tried to set up the delayed Vits, or not delayed Vits, because the bar was coming next. So it's just a Vits. And it's ended up pausing because the stream froze, which I think is fair. Pause again to tell us. That's fair. That's fine. It's whatever. It's really not a big deal. 299 here for Rahmations, 347 Sidnev. Rahmations getting a dirty Tetris. We'll say definitely, guys, invest in raw coin. Sidnev gets the pause, then I will promote raw coin for Rahmations. There we go. Now it's fair. Everyone's happy. This really ended up, I mean, it wasn't anything major. It's really fine. Got 400 for Rahmations. Gets a nice center wall. Would love another bar to stop playing dirty. There's another dirty Tetris Rahmations. 447, 509 Sidnev, and Sidnev's not even at 100 lines yet. So Rahmations on a great game here. Sidnev's just on an even better one somehow. Is also behind 10 lines as well. No, what it was not that long to cause a 10-line discrepancy. People are really overrating this pause. That's controversial for some reason. Oh, but Sidnev, this board is climbing. This is going to hurt the pace a little bit. We'll give Rahmations a chance to close this pace lead a little bit. And Tetris for Rahmations, 565 transition. Sidnev still digging at 568. But another Tetris for Rahmations to take the lead. This is not where Sidnev wants to be at transition. It does seem pretty survivable, but that bar dependency is not good. Does get another bar for it. Will transition 576, so only at like 10,000 points ahead of what Rahmations transitioned at. I'm just interacting with the chat, and that's what the chat's talking about, so my thing. 587 for Sidnev here into level 20. Rahmations at 654 though. Both boards very clean now. Oh, but some awkward placements for Sidnev there. Going to hinder the scoring even further. Dirty Tetris there for Rahmations. Very dirty, super high. Gets another Tetris. And I'm still working on those misdrops from like a level ago. Rahmations has turned what was a once a major pace lead for Sidnev into a lead for him, but oh, this board has completed 29.5, so it can dig out of this, but it's going to be hard. Hangs the piece on the left, tops out 755. Sidnev, you need to get to 756. Her board is a lot better than it was, so certainly a very doable chase down here. It's so weird that the stream paused, because I have not dropped a single frame this entire stream. Enough setting up here. And with that Tetris, Sidnev is good. The game in the sets. Wait, I forgot to do this earlier. I can do a winner scene. Woo! Oh, there's no one here. Oh, there is someone here. Hi, Sidnev. You won. What if I ask you to hold a cartoony bomb with a long string fuse instead of your frames? I don't know. I'm sorry about that, Rahmations. But GG's to both players. Y'all both played great.
Misses a rotation, though. He's gonna have to get something to the left here. A bunch of misdrops coming in. Eyeball does have the lead. Eyeball will take the sweep. We got readies for both players. Let's count them down for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the left, rolling out of the US with a one, I'm sorry, that's not a 1, that's a 3.94 PB. Double the rollover, double your fun, it's Rahmations. And over on the right, the Dash Legend turned into a roller. Currently with a PB of a 1.38. Is NGC Man. Another Tetris for Rahmations. If you're wondering why the screen looks a little different than it did a few moments ago, well, we are using Restreamed champs for Division 1 this season. We've been trying it out. We've been having some successes with it. There's a couple of issues with it as well. But overall, seems to be working all right. What's not working all right is the stack for Rahmations. You can get Tetris down the right side, but still a little bit scary to have all those holes in the stack and be that high up on the board. So glad to bring this down. 19,000 point lead for NGC. Another Tetris for Rahmations. Yeah, I'm happy to see the cameras working today. That was like, I thought we were just gonna skip straight to video ninja cams, and what is that drought for NGC, man? That was 31 pieces. And look at his board. You wouldn't know it. Now the Tetris for NGC, man, who still has the lead, 178 to 136.